What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of 101 Sports and Cards. I'm Nathan Allwayne, with me, Jared Rush.
What's up?
We're starting in the NFL. Will Levis was named the starting quarterback of the Titans for the ongoing future. Ryan Tannehill will now be the backup. Kyler Murray is set to start for the Cardinals this weekend instead of their backup. Clayton Tune, I believe his name is. I don't know. Who cares? He had 58 passing yards last week. Week 9 recap, the Steelers beat the Titans 20-16. Deontay Johnson had 90 yards and a touchdown, his first touchdown in a season and a half. The Packers dominated the Rams 20-3. Jordan Love turned 28 yards, 1 touchdown. Of course, Stafford did not play. Brett Rippon started for Los Angeles. The Chiefs held off the Dolphins in Germany 21-14. Mahomes 185 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Dolphins continue to not be able to beat good teams. The Ravens dominated the Seahawks 37-3. Keaton Mitchell, the rookie, put up 138 yards on the ground and a touchdown. Gus Edwards added 2 touchdowns for himself. The Browns shut out the Cardinals 27-0. Deshaun Watson 219 yards and 2 tutties. The Texans beat the Buccaneers on the last second. Tank Dell touchdown. C.J. Stroud set the rookie record 470 passing yards and tied the rookie record with 5 touchdowns. He should have been the first pick, but the Panthers are dumb because Bryce Young sucks. The Vikings beat the Falcons despite Jaron Hall going down with an injury. Joshua Dobbs came in, had 158 yards and 3 total touchdowns and won NFC Offensive Player of the Week. By the way, you're in a playoff spot. And the Falcons, can you fire Arthur Smith since he benched Bijan? You get this, he benched Bijan for Tyler Algier. Tyler Algier had negative rushing yards until 5 minutes left in the game, but Bijan got benched for him. Smart. The Saints beat the Bears 24-17. Derek Carr turned 11 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Commanders beat the Patriots 20-17. Sam Howell continues to play well, 325 yards and a touchdown. The Colts beat the Panthers 27-13. Gardner Minshew 127 yards and a touchdown. The Raiders blew out the Giants 30-6 in their first game under new coaching. Daniel Jones tore his ACL. He's out for the year, clearly. And the Giants are probably going to take a quarterback in the draft. Aiden O'Connell, the rookie for the Raiders, threw for 209 yards. Josh Jacobs had 98 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground. The Eagles held off the Cowboys 28-23. Jalen Hurts had 207 yards and 2 touchdowns. Dak was the best player on the field, though, 374 yards and 3 touchdowns. The Bengals beat the Bills 24-18. Joe Burrow, 348 yards and 2 touchdowns. And the Chargers blew out the Jets 27-6. Austin Eckler had 47 yards and 2 touchdowns. Their offense was trash. Their defense played very well. It's not that hard to play that good against Zach Wilson, especially when they have him throw it 52 times in a game. So I have 4 games this weekend. Lions and Chargers.
Lions.
I'll go with the Chargers. The Chargers are getting hot at the right time. Texans and Bengals.
Bengals.
I'm going upset Texans. The Texans have been really, really good. They are right now a game out of a playoff spot when a lot of people thought that they could get the first pick in the draft. Although they couldn't because they traded their first round pick. So it doesn't even matter. Browns and Ravens. Every NFC North team has a playoff spot right now. This would be for the division lead.
Ravens.
With the Browns. Browns are a better team. 49ers and Jaguars.
Jags.
I'm also going with the Jags. Moving on to the association, the Celtics and 76ers are tied atop the East, both sitting at 5-1. The Nuggets are 7-1, and the Mavs are 6-1 in the West. Of course, the NBA is back tonight after having yesterday off. Robert Williams is set to have right knee surgery. Who would have thought that he'd already be hurt? C.J. McCollum is out with a collapsed lung. Victor Wembanyama dropped 38 points in a Spurs win over the Suns on Friday. And then came back and blew a 17-point fourth quarter lead to the Raptors and got blown out 152-111 by the Pacers Monday. I love being a Spurs fan. We need Devin back. Cam Thomas continues his hot start. He is averaging 28.7 points per game, which is good enough for 4th in the NBA. MLB. It's going to be an MLB-type day. The Rangers won the World Series in 5 games over the Diamondbacks. Corey Seager won World Series MVP. The Cubs fired David Ross and hired Craig Counsell as the new manager. I love this move.
It's a great move.
It is a great move. The award finalists. We're going to go through this and tell who should win it. Of course, the week schedule for the awards, Monday, November 13th. All the awards will be announced next week. Rookies of the Year will be Monday, Managers of the Year next Tuesday, Cy Young Award winners next Wednesday, and MVP next Thursday. We will talk more about that in the sports card episode because, of course, the Topps thing. So, first off, Manager of the Year. The finalists are Craig Counsell, Skip Schumacher, and Brian Snitker for the NL. Who should win?
I'm going with Skip.
I'm also going with Skip. The Marlins should not have been as good as they were. For the AL, Bruce Bochy, Kevin Cash, or Brandon Hyde.
I'm going with Brandon Hyde.
I'm also going with Brandon Hyde. I feel like Bruce Bochy is going to win this. He shouldn't because they absolutely choked the division away. And remember, the playoffs do not matter in this. Brandon Hyde led the Orioles to the only 100-win team in the AL, which is very impressive because it was a bunch of first and second year players, basically. The Cy Young will be awarded next Tuesday. For the AL, Garrett Cole, Kevin Gausman, or Sonny Gray.
It's nobody else. Garrett Cole.
Yeah, it's Garrett Cole. For the NL, Zach Gallen, Blake Snell, or Logan Webb. I have one. The Cubs guy got absolutely. Justin Steele got absolutely robbed of even being a finalist.
Yeah. It's going to be Blake Snell. It wasn't even close.
It is going to be Blake Snell. Rookie of the Year will be announced next Wednesday. No, next Monday. Monday will be Rookie. I don't know why they didn't post this in order. Probably because the MLB's stupid. But Rookie of the Year, NL, Corbin Carroll, James Outman, Kodai saying it's Corbin Carroll.
Yeah.
It's not even close. AL Rookie of the Year, Josh Young got absolutely snubbed of being a finalist. I know he missed like about a month, but the others, Tanner Bibby, Tristan Casas, and Gunnar Henderson.
It's going to be Gunnar.
It's going to be Gunnar.
If Casas had the season he had at the end, the whole season, then yeah. But
of course, MVP, AL, Shohei, Corey Seager, Simeon, it's Shohei.
Yeah.
And the NL, Acuna, Betts, or Freeman, it's Acuna.
Yeah. Pretty much everyone's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Nothing close.
I feel like the only one that's not a no-brainer is AL Manager of the Year.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Bruce Bochy's going to win it.
Yeah.
So free agency, technically it started Monday. There have been no moves made. I put up, I believe, 10 players, the top 10 players, and that will be free agents and where we want them to go, or who should go after them. So first off, Shohei Ohtani. You got the, whatever you call it, that the teams can offer. He's not going to sign it because he's not going back to LA. Because who would? So where do you want to see Shohei go?
Any team but the Angels?
So the Athletics.
Oh, no. Maybe they get some more payroll and actually can buy players again. But I really think the Giants need him. The Giants would be cool.
I believe he's going to be either going to the Dodgers or the Rangers. The Rangers are the odds-on favorite to sign him, which would be very scary. Second, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the all-star pitcher from Japan. He just came off a complete game shutout where he threw 138 pitches.
It's pretty good.
Yes.
Reds need a pitcher, but we ain't going to be able to pay him. He's going to go to the Yankees, I think.
I'm going to go with the Cubs. I think the Cubs are going to redo a bunch of stuff. They were able to get, what's his name, a few years ago? Seiya Suzuki. They were able to get him a few years ago. I believe they'll be in on Yamamoto. Aaron Nola, will he stay a Philly?
I think he does stay a Philly.
I believe he also stays a Philly. Blake Snell.
I think he's going to move, and this is the perfect pitcher that the Reds need. Well, you could trade him Jonathan India, because we don't want him. We have no...
They're not going to trade.
Yeah.
They can sign him.
We can get rid of him, and then we sign him, because that frees up a lot of cash. So we're paying Jonathan India a lot of money. And unfortunately, we did get rid of Joey Votto, so that frees up a lot of money too. It's sad. We did him wrong. So, but I think Blake Snell will be a perfect fit, a veteran presence on the team since we got rid of one. He's a good left-handed pitcher, which we need. And I think that's what we need.
I'm going to go with the Mariners. They need a dominant lefty, and they can afford it. Cody Bellinger. Will he stay a Cub?
No. Well, he goes. I like to see him go back.
There are rumors with the Dodgers, Giants, and Braves.
I like to see him go back to the Dodgers. Actually, Giants, because I think Mike Yastrzemski's done there. I think they're about ready to move on from him because he's had like 2 or 3 bad years in a row. So I think Cody would be a good fit there. That left-hand swing to the McCovey Cove, 5 home runs that way.
The best fit is the Yankees. He will be a New York Yankee. Jordan Montgomery played very well at the end of the season, played amazing in the postseason, and he's one of the top pitchers that is available.
I think he stays a Texas Ranger.
I also believe that. Sonny Gray. I'm saying he goes back to Cincinnati.
I would love that because he had his best time with us. So I think I'd take him. We need pitching. We need pitching bad. We need a bullpen more than just Alexis Diaz.
Gold Glove Award winner Matt Chapman. Started off the year so good and then just kind of fell off. I mean, nobody on the Blue Jays was that good.
I don't even know who needs a third baseman. Go back to athletics. I don't know.
I guarantee you he's not going to do that.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know who needs a third baseman.
I'm going to go with the Cubs. They need a third baseman. They add him to go along with Nico and Dansby. Great infield, besides whoever their first baseman is. I don't even know. Who is their first baseman?
I don't know.
Matt Mervis.
No, he got some down.
Josh Hader, the best closer possibly in the game.
We need him. The Reds need him, but I don't think we get him. I think he ends up going to the Dodgers.
I believe he goes to the Rangers. That is the only thing they needed as a closer, because Leclerc is not that guy, and God knows Aroldis Chapman's not him. Not anymore. Tim Anderson, the White Sox failed to pick up his option.
Oh, I could kill less.
The Braves, they need a shortstop, unless they believe Vaughn Grissom is the future.
Yeah.
If Tim Anderson could play like he did the last few years, besides this year, he's a great player. Marcus Stroman. I believe he'll stay with the Cubs.
I don't think
he wants to be a Cub. He said that.
If he does not stay a Cub, I think he goes to the Yankees.
And finally, Eduardo Rodriguez. Played very well last year until the end of the season, until he got hurt on a Tigers team that is an up-and-coming team.
I think he stays with the Tigers because he did decline a trade option for him. So I think he wants to stay with them because I think he sees the writing on the wall that this team's going to be good in a few years. So
I agree with that. That's all for baseball. Of course, we'll recap the award winners next week or the next few weeks because we won't know who wins MVP next week since it's announced Thursday. College football week 10 recap. Number 7 Texas took down number 23 Kansas State in overtime 33-30. Clemson upset number 15 Notre Dame. Notre Dame quarterback Sam Hartman still has yet to beat Clemson in his career, and he will not since he is a senior. Number 25 Air Force got dominated by Army 23-3. Number 2 Georgia took down number 12 Mizzou 30-21. It was a very good game. 22 Oklahoma State beats number 9 Oklahoma 27-24. Number 5 Washington won in a shootout over number 20 USC 52-42. Number 8 Alabama took down 14 LSU 42-28 after Jaden Daniels got absolutely rocked and left the game with a concussion. And Arizona upset number 19 UCLA 27-10. So the updated college football playoff rankings, guess what? They're the same. Ohio State, Georgia, Michigan, Florida State, and Washington. Now this could change because Michigan, they are looking into the sign stealing scandal that's going on. The NCAA has came in, so has the Big Ten, and there is a possibility they could be banned from the college football playoff this season as the investigation continues. So the Week 11 preview, talking about Michigan, number 3 Michigan versus number 10 Penn State.
I'm going to go Penn State.
I'm going Michigan. Penn State can't beat good teams because they're not a good team because their coach is overrated. Number 18 Utah, number 5 Washington. I'm also going Washington. Tennessee, number 13 Tennessee, number 14 Mizzou. Also going Mizzou. And number 9 Ole Miss, number 2 Georgia.
I'm going Georgia.
I'm also going Georgia. Ole Miss, I was going to pick Ole Miss, but looking at how they fared against good teams, they got absolutely whooped by Alabama. Georgia's a better team than Alabama. I don't see them doing anything. College basketball. James Madison handed Michigan State its first loss in November under head coach Tom Izzo, 79-76 in overtime. Of course, Michigan State was ranked 4th. Safe to say they will not be ranked that next week. Isaiah Collier played very well in his debut last night. I believe he dropped 18 for USC. Bronny did not play. Nobody cares anyway. Some good matchups on the horizon. This Friday, number 12 Arizona and number 2 Duke. Then next Tuesday, a big matchup between number 2 Duke, number 4 Michigan State. Michigan State won't be ranked 4 at that time. Number 5 Marquette and 25 Illinois. And number 1 Kansas and 16 Kentucky. Talking about Kansas, Head coach Bill Self just signed a lifetime contract with Kansas.
So he's going to be there till he dies, basically.
Yep. He is a very good coach. Moving on to other sports. Ross Chastain won at Phoenix, while Ryan Blaney won the championship. Cole Custer won the Xfinity Championship, and Ben Rhodes won the Truck Championship. Nobody cares because the Truck Series should be just eliminated after what happened. Max Verstappen won the Brazilian Grand Prix. Guess what? That's all the other sports because golf hasn't really taken off, and every motorsport's over besides F1. F1's off this weekend. They will be in Las Vegas in 2 weeks. Yeah, we're going to keep it short. A lot of baseball today. Won't be a lot of baseball in the next few weeks. There's not going to be a lot of baseball until actual people start signing, and that's not going to happen because they always sign last minute.
Yeah.
Which is why I hate that they automatically open free agency the Monday after the World Series ends. Maybe we'll see some trades, though. Who knows? So thank you guys for listening. As always, come back here next week. Peace.